when I was brainstorming about ideas of what I wanted to do about, like, to create an icon for the community center, I think for me mostly I stuck more into the brief when I was listening to you. Everything, the ideas that other people came up with, and what was important to us, and what everyone's ideas about what would interpret a community center. So I took all our ideas and my ideas as well, and then I tried and I incorporated them into creating that icon. At the same time, I looked around in other icons that were around, and I saw how they actually interpreted what the actual message that they wanted to convey. So for me, everything that stuck in my mind was like, I need to create an icon that says community center. That was the one thing that was in my mind. It must say community center. People must understand what it is. I already saw a sign. I saw a sign, and then I was like, if someone were to look at what I'm creating, would they get the message of what I'm trying to say to them, or would they understand what the image or what the icon is is trying to explain? So that was the image, and then with the people are like making a circle which represent unity, and they're holding hands. And at the same time, with the community center, I wanted it to show that the community center is not just for like able people, even disabled people, children, young and old. That's a community center. And then there was also one something that was said about the people who will be also in the building, who used to fight for freedom. I don't know about the organizations that have to do with the struggle and stuff. So for me was to interpret, to illustrate the fist in there. But I didn't want to put that fist. Usually when we illustrate a fist that represents freedom and what we fought for, it's usually a black fist that is lifted up. So I wanted to make it sure that the fist is white, which represent like hope, the freedom, like it's calm, there's peace in it. And in that ball, it actually, when you look at my icon, you can actually say maybe it's an arrow that is pointing up. At the same time, you would say this is a building, which is exactly what I wanted people to think. I didn't want them to decide whether it's a house or it's an arrow going up, which is I'm trying to convey that message that with this community, the community center is uplifting the community, and at the same time it's uplifted in this community center. And in the community center there's a lot of things that are happening. There's Wi-Fi and stuff, and then through that first I wanted to showcase that shadow of a door, that through that freedom there's actually victory, that we're able to access this.
It's a path.
Yes, it's a pathway to this information. All of that was everything, the ideas and the colors that I used to the ideas to come up with that, and came up with these two.
Thank you very much. We are short on time, so I do want to see everyone else, but I think that all your struggles and challenges, they actually are very well shown here, and it's very, very well result that you came to. Also, technically, it's fine. It's an icon, and conceptually, I like the play of colors, and I really think that like it's to the point. It's to the point. I would maybe work on simplifying it, but I think you go there already here. Yes. So it's really like almost ready to go, and well done.
Thank you.
Any comments before we move on? Something?
Well done.